I don't know. Yeah. Then there's YouTube videos and all that crazy stuff.
I'm hungry.
Yeah, I don't know. But I don't know. It's kind of odd that only 7 months of being married.
Yeah.
But maybe they were first dating, and then that's when they started dating. He started dating Spencer, or she started dating Spencer.
Any tartar sauce? I need tartar sauce.
I agree. I know that there had to have been something. It wasn't just they divorced and then she went off and got married and had kids and that's it. There was nothing in between. There was something. I'm not saying like they were having an affair, nothing like that. I'm not saying that, but there was some type of activity. It wasn't just nothing going on. Like there was some kind of stalking, some kind of harassment.
I agree.
There was something going on.
Like controlling or domestic violence.
Exactly. Something that escalated way out of control.
We talked about that a lot earlier because like somebody came in and said that she went to high school with him and he went to a private high school, and it was like would she say like $9,000 a year back then to go to this high school, and he's an only child, and you know, being an only child myself, I know that whether your parents put the pressure on you or not, you still feel this way of, you know, if I'm the only kid, then I kind of feel like I have to make sure that I do a good job and not let my parents down because I'm the only kid they have. And then, you know, if he went to this prestigious high school, then he's got this extra pressure on him. And then he went to med school and everything, and the girl that came in and said that he was kind of odd in high school and never had any girlfriends or anything.
The ex-husband?
Yes. So maybe he went and was like, okay, now I finally have my degree, I finally have my woman, I finally have, you know, my career, everything. And then when she divorced him, it was like, okay, everything on my checklist was complete and now you just destroyed it.
I'm sure they got egos, that's for sure.
Read the last sentence in the affidavit. That'll answer questions about the car. What was the last sentence?
I don't know. Let me check because I sent it to you.
I know. Somebody just said in the chat. I can't figure out the.
I think they met in college, didn't they?
Yes, all three of them went to the same college.
That's what I thought.
All three of them went to the same college. That's interesting.
Your gift of $19 or more, we'll send you your very own Love to the Rescue.
Sarah Smile says Zanesville is 50 miles from Athens. Wonder if MM was seen by the staff.
I wonder if any of the staff that worked with him is going to speak out. If he was a surgeon, then you have like lots of nurses, nurse practitioners, other doctors.
Tammy, that's going to depend on how he treated them.
I can't get back in the big box. I don't know what's happened.
Well, if I was a mod, I could probably put you in there.
Listen, you probably could. Hey, mod, can somebody put me back in the big box?
I don't think you have a mod one in here.
I do have mods in here. I had to make new ones.
Someone said he introduced Monique to Spencer. That's a slap in the face. That could do it right there.
Yeah. Do you know where that source came from, though?
Here's what the last sentence of it says. Well, I just accidentally closed it out on myself, so that was dumb.
Click your face and then click expand.
It won't. It's not letting me. it's just popping up the old stuff, the old way. How to just switch it around, hit the gear, and switch it all around. I'm switching it all around, and it won't let me. It just keeps putting you in. I've just been sitting here fucking with it this whole time, and we've been moving around, but you've been staying put.
She's like crying. It won't let me.
I'm like, it won't let me.
Okay, this is what it says, the very last sentence. Detectives located the vehicle in Rockford, Illinois, and found evidence of McKee in possession of the vehicle prior to and after the homicides. That's what I was saying earlier. That doesn't mean anything. It's not saying that
Now you
there is
can't
evidence
undo
in the car.
She said about the car, not evidence. Possession before and after.
Right. They
Just
just
gave
said
her.
they've seen the car before and after, basically.
And that's what I said earlier, that that's what I thought, that people were misunderstanding what was being said, but I don't know.
I had heard they seen him before coming, as cameras caught him coming to the property around the area and leaving the area before and after the murders.
Yeah, because the whole
That
bottom
only
part
took 30
says
minutes.
Columbus Police Homicide Unit Team 2 was advised, responded, and initiated an investigation. During the subsequent investigation, detectives were able to identify a subject through neighborhood video surveillance. This subject was tracked to a vehicle which arrived just prior to the homicides and left shortly after the homicides. Detectives were able to identify this vehicle further and link it to Michael McKee. So see, they're not saying there's evidence in that vehicle. They're just attaching him to the vehicle which led it to him.
Okay, because that was all confusing.
What?
That was confusing, saying that you could see evidence in the before prior to the.
Just evidence of possession of the vehicle, not evidence of
Evidence.
Not like
evidence.
evidence in the
Not
car.
evidence of evidence.
There you are.
Let it not be evidence. Evidence.
There you are, you big bitch lesbian.
But it does read it.
You're in a big
It does
box.
sound like that.
Can you where's that information at? I would like to read that.
Would you like me to send it to you?
Oh, you could, I guess. Or if you would, is it long that you could reread it again?
Oh, whatever you'd like me to do, I don't mind.
If nobody else cares.
Yeah, I would like to hear it again.
Okay, this is on the affidavit in support of probable cause. In the first paragraph, it just states like when they found them. Would you like me to read that part?
Everything if you can.
Sure. The top part's just like the case number, so it's not important.
Okay.
And then on December 30th, 2025 at 9:57 a.m., Columbus Police Patrol officers were dispatched to 1411 North 4th Street on a check on the well-being of Dr. Spencer Tepe, who had not shown up for work. Officers arrived and found Dr. Tepe and his wife, Monique Tepe, deceased inside, suffering from gunshot wounds. 2 minor children were found inside the home unharmed. Columbus fire medic number 7 responded and pronounced both victims deceased at 10:11 a.m. Columbus Police Homicide Unit Team 2 was advised, responded, and initiated an investigation. During the subsequent investigation, detectives were able to identify a suspect through neighborhood video surveillance. This suspect was tracked to a vehicle which arrived just prior to the homicides and left shortly after the homicides. Detectives were able to identify this vehicle further and link it to Michael McKee. Detectives located the vehicle in Rockford, Illinois, and found evidence of McKee in possession of the vehicle prior to and after the homicides.
Can you repeat that sentence again, please?
The last one.
Yeah, something about the in evidence part, because I think that's where people are getting hung up, including myself.
Sure. Detectives located the vehicle in Rockford, Illinois, and found evidence of McKee in possession of the vehicle
Okay.
prior to and after the homicides.
Basically, they're just saying they found that it was his car, basically.
They
Correct.
saw him in the car.
Yeah.
Correct. On video evidence. Correct.
Okay. Sorry to interrupt. Thank you.
No problem.
And that's it?
Hmm.
That's all it says there.
Oh,
But
wow.
there was also the 2 extra pages that went with it is when it just shows what the time of death was for
And what time was that?
a.m.
I'm sorry?
3:52 a.m.
3:52.
Mm-hmm.
It's a
Those poor
very direct
babies.
time, isn't it? I feel
So,
like the only way you could get that time directly is if there was cameras.
I mean, cameras close to the house.
Yeah.
Like
Like the
No,
ring
them,
I need cameras
camera.
in
like
the
them
house.
almost seeing him leave. Oh, you think there's cameras in the house that saw it?
At
Like a baby
3:52,
monitor. Mm-hmm.
That's what
I
I
mean,
was
he
gonna
could
say,
have,
because I was gonna
he could
ask,
have,
how are
but
they gonna
listen,
say that the
he,
vehicle left after the homicide? How are they gonna know exactly when it happened?
yeah,
Well, they do
because he
body
can get,
temperatures and different things.
not 3:52. The coroner's not going to
No,
go,
not that.
oh,
But Tiffany's question.
3:52.
Like
They have to know.
like they said, the baby monitors or even inside cameras in the house, or like someone in
Yeah.
the comments on the other page I was following said it could have been that they both wear Apple Watches. They were shown in pictures with Apple Watches.
Oh
So it
That's
was,
Yeah.
true.
yeah,
There
Right
you
yeah,
yeah,
go.
there. That's what it
yeah,
is.
yep,
That's what it is. Because
yep,
to have that specific time, you either have to be seeing that shit or
yep,
something.
Yeah.
yeah.
I think,
mm-hmm.
I bet you they probably had cameras inside the house, would be my guess. And then my other question would be, were they alive or were they sleeping? I mean, were they
Well,
sleeping or were they awake?
I don't know about her, but he was found closer to the foot of the bed. So he clearly was getting up.
He would have had to have gotten up.
Then I thought I
Yeah,
heard he was laying on the next to the bed.
That's what it said. That's what the person said.
yeah.
Well, it didn't say like on the bed, it just said foot of the bed. So it could be either like on the floor, foot of the bed, or on the bed, foot of the bed. Either way, you know.
Well, the guy that
Huh.
called in said that he was laying beside his
Beside the
bed.
bed.
Oh, so yeah, that makes sense. You're right.
He said he was beside his bed. He even kept saying his bed, like kind of like this guy had been there before and knows that that's his room and that's his bed.
Yeah, that was his best
True.
friend, I
You're
think.
right. And
Or
he
the
Mm-hmm.
friend
said
that
there
was with
was
him the
lots
night
of
before.
red stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, maybe he heard it all going on and went to get up to see what was going on.
Yep.
Well, then that blows away our theory of letting the dog out.
Yeah, I mean
Yeah,
that would be the other
I
thing.
never thought that one anyway.
That just came to me today because I'm thinking, well, maybe that's how he got his way into the house.
Well, I kind of thought that
No,
too, just to
because
kind of
it
guess
doesn't
it, you
make any
know.
sense. That doesn't make any sense because then if he got in the house because Spencer or somebody took the dog out, then he backed him all the way up the stairs and into the room. I just don't think that happened.
I think he could have been hiding in there. He
Huh?
could have been hiding in there waiting to go back upstairs.
Okay, here's the thing too, y'all. I don't know about y'all, but when I let my dog out, I don't have to go outside with my dog.
No.
And they had a fenced in yard. So all you got to do is open the door, let the dog out, shut the door back. No, you might not lock it back, but you don't have to go physically. I don't have to go
Well,
physically
guess
outside
what
with my
else?
dogs.
They
Yeah, but
didn't
he's
say the
not
dog
going to
was
go
in the
back
house either.
upstairs and then come back downstairs to let the dog back in because it's cold. He's not going to leave the dog out there very long.
Right.
I'm just
I
saying,
think
I don't see how they would find a pattern of him like going outside because if you have a fenced in backyard, you don't have to go outside with the dog. You open the dog, let the dog out the door, go use the bathroom,
yeah.
whatever, and then go let them back in.
I
And
think
then
I
it's
was
not
it was an
always like the
ambush.
same time. It's like different times. At least mine is. It's not like, okay, every 1 a.m., 2 a.m. they're gonna go to the bathroom.
or maybe they let the dog out and forgot to lock the door.
Yeah, Nimrak don't do that anymore.
I don't
Now
either, but
I
I
can
keep an
see
eye on
people in
mine.
bigger cities that don't have like fenced in yards or they are in apartments or something like that. I can see those people having to physically like put their dog in a leash and walk their dog outside to use the bathroom. I can see that, but like where I live, it's the country. I mean, we live in a subdivision, but still, I have a fenced in backyard and I can let mine even out the front and not go out there with them and they're going to come back to the door. I can
Yeah.
see them just letting theirs out back.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess, yeah. I mean, I don't know if he was out there, but I think maybe he went to the bathroom and he came through the door. I don't know. I'm just
Tammy, I got a
theorizing.
question.
Okay.
How long can your dog hold their bladder? Your doodle.
My doodle. Oh, I let them out before we go to sleep at night, and I wake up in the morning and let them back out all
That's
night.
exactly what happened.
Yeah.
This dog has nothing to do with it. He didn't. Nobody woke up to take the dog out in the middle of the fucking night. That dog was taken out before bed, and that's that. I'm telling you,
Yeah.
this dog theory is not because
No, I don't think so either.
a doodle can like hold it. A doodle
Yeah.
is a big dog.
Yeah.
They got big bladders.
Listen, listen. My doodle is like Superman, not my Bernedoodle, not the when you saw my golden doodle is like fucking Superman. You let him out the back door, and we've got a video up. He literally can jump clear over our fence, clear over our big wood fence, and come to the front door like he's fucking Superman.
I don't know. I was just trying to think of a way that he could have gotten in the house, thinking maybe he got up to let the dog out. Maybe they hadn't been to bed yet. I don't know. Somebody said they were out partying, so that's why I was.
But he had to work the next day.
It doesn't
I would
matter.
think they were going to party. I would think they were going to party that night or the next night would be New Year's Eve.
But
I
let me
don't
ask
know.
you a question. How many stories have you followed where these doctors have had double lives?
I mean, it's definitely possible for a doctor to have a double life.
They're always gone anyway.
Doctors are weird. I'm just going to tell you, they're different. They're not all doctors, but most doctors that I've worked with, they're different. They're different. They're just fucking different. They're
Yes, you
Yeah,
weird.
guys. The
I'm gonna
dog.
agree.
Dog does hold its bladder long enough. My theory is because I had heard that they'd been at a party. Maybe they came home to let the dog out. He came through the door once they let the dog out. That's why I said I get it. They sleep or go to the bed, hold it for 8 hours. That wasn't my
Then,
point.
then they would have had to have a babysitter because
Right.
the kids would have
Hmm.
been by themselves. If they came back that late, and it happened at 3:52.
He was fixing to get up for work
Yeah.
because his drive was an hour and 15 minutes. I'm sure he had to be there at either 7 or 8 for patients.
That don't mean he went to sleep.
There was a comment on Reddit that said Monique had told mutual friends that if anything ever happened to her, that it would be her ex. Our
Hmm.
mutual friends have been working with the police since day one.
Really?
Well,
Mm-hmm.
here's another thing too. I saw a post on Facebook, and it appeared to be. Has he ever been married before?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So there
Once,
was a
maybe
there was
twice.
there was a post from an ex, and I like I said, I started to say that before, and I can't remember if I screenshot it or not. She said he would never do that. He lives too far away. In one of the Facebook posts,
Hmm. Well,
or our ex. Yeah, that's what she said. Our ex would never do that.
and as far as I know, he doesn't have any children, right?
I don't think so.
They said friends knew it was him.
Yeah,
That's
I'm sure they knew.
crazy.
Yeah, I'm sure they knew something was going on. That's probably why people were so
Get quiet. Maybe that's
jumped
why
on it
everybody
right
was so
away.
quiet and nobody was talking to the
Maybe.
brother-in-law because
Yeah,
he could control the situation. They had one
Yeah.
person.
I bet, and that's. I mean, I can see the owner calling,
And
but then the friend calls, and then the call worker calls, and So they probably knew something was up.
Yeah, they do.
Well, I will still stand behind
Oh,
what I
guys.
said that
Chaps, the reason
if
I'm
we
getting, sorry.
no, go ahead.
Chaps, the reason I said 7 months is because it took almost 2 years to get the divorce from beginning to end.
Yeah,
So
they only lived
technically,
together for
yes,
7 months.
correct. So technically, yes, they were married for 2 years from legally, but they were only together for 7 months.
Hey, guys, I found another article, and
Oh
it's
yeah.
from The Sun, and it says that a family source told the U.S. Sun that they welcomed the arrest and were sure it would be for her ex-husband, who is now accused, but did not want to interfere with the police investigation. In a statement, the family told The Sun, today's arrest represents an important step forward for justice for Monique and Spencer. Well, that was brother-in-law's comment. And then they go on and they comment, do his whole comment. As the case proceeds, we trust the justice system to hold the person responsible fully accountable. Monique and Spencer remain at the center of our hearts, and we carry forward their love as we surround and protect 2 children they leave behind. We will continue to honor their lives and light they brought into this world. The arrest came weeks after investigators began probing the couple's death. Not weeks, but okay. It is understood the alarm was sparked when Spencer didn't show up at work at Athens Dental Depot, with owner Mark Valrose calling 911 because it was very unlike him to miss work and he hadn't called ahead. A friend then raced to the home and called 911, saying he could hear children inside the property. In a second call, the friend reported seeing a body and told dispatchers, we just came here and he appears dead. He's laying next to his bed. You're right, he said his bed. Off of his bed in this red stuff. I can tell he's obviously not breathing or anything, the caller added. The couple's young children were unharmed, as was their pet dog, and police said they quickly ruled out the MS.
The MS.
Investigate.
Oh, gotcha.
Like harm
Yeah.
to themselves and the
Yeah.
other one. Investigators believe Spencer and Monique were killed between 2 a.m. and 5 a.m. on December 30th. And they said there were no signs of forced entry, and the weapon has not been found. McKee and Monique were married on August 22nd, 2015, and separated just 7 months later in March of 2016.
There you go.
Show. The official divorce proceedings began in May of 2017 and were finalized in June of 2017 on the grounds of incompatibility. The family source added, the main focus right now is the funeral arrangements, which will be happening in the coming days. They are unsure at the moment whether or not to have the young children attend. Oof.
I know those poor babies. That's what I keep picturing in my head. Because they were there for
and the
8 hours.
3, the other one's 3. Is that what you said, AK?
17 months and 4 years old.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know. I think like if I was the aunt or whatever, I don't think I would let him attend.
I wouldn't either.
The son understands that videographer Rob I don't even know how to say the brother-in-law's name, who is married to Spencer Tepe's sister and is currently caring for the children, is putting together a special video for the service. He previously filmed the couple on their wedding day 5 years ago, and the family was close. A public visitation, blah, blah, blah. I think if anything, I would have someone video it for the children, and then they could see it when they're older.
I agree.
But yeah, so apparently the family is saying that they knew it was him.
Yeah. That's probably why they caught him so fast, too.
Yeah, they immediately probably started looking into it.
Yeah. Especially if the friends showed up, the friends were there talking to the police officers and things of such. So they must have, yeah, it'd be kind of interesting to know what they did that night though. Exactly. Like, did they have a babysitter? Maybe the babysitter walked out the door and forgot to shut it. Again, I'm just theorizing, so don't hold me to it. I'm just trying to think of how he could have gotten into the house is all. Did he follow them? Did he, he wait and sneak in somehow and they went upstairs?
I mean, if I was the babysitter, I wouldn't have went out back anywhere because there's nowhere to park really. So she would have probably went out the front door.
Yeah.
I put too much spice in my food all the time. I have to have it spicy. And then
It makes me mad that the news station earlier just said that she was just a he'll be remembered as a dentist and she'll be remembered as a stay-at-home mom. Excuse me? That's an important job.
I agree. You know what, Lady Jane, you made me think about this. I thought about it earlier. They keep talking about like, he had a degree from Ohio, whatever. I have seen where people have said that she had a degree in early childhood, but they have not mentioned that anywhere. Did they mention it in the obituary?
They said, I heard that she worked at a before her first kid was born, she worked at a daycare of some sort.
Well, whenever she was married to him, she had a at-home job. She was working from home, it said.
Yeah, I thought I heard or read somewhere that when I was doing my research that she was in special education at one period, at one point in time.
That makes me even more mad that she's getting ignored then.
Well, but none of us know if it's true or not because I need to see the obituary. That's what I need to see.
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
You haven't seen the obituary? It's on my page.
Yeah, there wasn't much in it.
God. Everything's on her page.
Because I was covering this case. Boom. It's actually on there, and I went to the actual obituary, the actual funeral home, and I signed the little book thing because it said friends, family, or other. So I picked other because I am a part of this community. I'm a part of Columbus, and and when I put it in on the video, it's at the end what I wrote. So.
Spencer was also part of a Big Brother, Big Sister club too.
Oh, I was going to post that today. Did you see the video?
I have not. I just saw that he was active in that. I don't know if it currently was active, but he had been.
The family that one of the kids he used to mentor went to high school and college and stuff, and he was just like a family member, I guess, to Spencer and them. And like he really talked really nice about him. So,
good. Yeah,
the mother said that they're just all like family.
Yeah, I heard they were very sweet. All of his patients loved him. Yeah, that's sad. Had a couple of the groups that I was in that had patients of his in there in our group. So
okay, here is the obituary. Monique was born on October 14, 1986 in Chicago, Illinois. At the age of 1, she moved to Worthington, Ohio, where she was raised. Monique grew up playing soccer, was a runner, loved horses, and an avid book reader. Monique loved children and worked at a daycare while attending the Ohio State University to obtain her master's in early childhood education. Monique was a stay-at-home mom known for her bright smile and infectious laugh. Ohio State University to obtain her master's in early childhood education. Monique was a stay-at-home mom, infectious laugh, caring heart, and bubbly personality. So yes, she did have a master's degree in early childhood. I'd read that earlier, but I didn't know where it was. So
me either. Yeah, I couldn't figure it out either. I don't remember. When you research so much, I try to get in the habit of writing down my source, but I try to take pictures, and then my phone gets filled up with crap that I have to come back and delete. So
I agree. Yeah. Yep.
Somebody just said in the comments too that her best friend went to school with him.
With Spencer?
Monique's best friend was in med school with Spencer.
Multiple people have reached out to me and said, "Hey, could you keep covering things in Ohio. Columbus has so much, like it's overwhelming,
Between Ohio and Michigan.
right?
Yeah, that's
What is wrong with all
crazy.
these people?
I
There's
don't
actually a
know.
couple of cases going on in Alabama right now. There's one case, and I'll have to go back to read everything on it, but there was
Is it about the
a
boy?
14-year-old.
Yeah,
Hmm?
I
The
was going
14
to
year
cover
old?
that next. Yep.
Yep. You talking about the one that was left home and her parents moved to Florida?
No, I was talking about that one's fucked up, man.
Oh
She
my
was left with
God,
all
Yeah.
kinds of
she's
shit.
so
That
sick.
one's fucked up.
Yes.
There's another one though about
Yes.
a 14-year-old boy. I think he might be in Oklahoma though. But his parents are locked up right now because I don't know what else going on, but it's crazy.
Yeah, that Oklahoma and Alabama is like two different states.
He's 12. Okay, he's 12. I'm sorry.
I'm kidding with you. No, the I think it was a 14-year-old girl, and
That house was so
I
disgusting.
forget where she was, like the dollar store or somewhere, and
Yeah,
they
RJ.
realized something wasn't right. She was sick or something was not right, and so they ended up talking to her, and then the authorities came, and she said that her parents had moved to Florida and had left her there by herself. The house was trashed. She said that she only communicated with them very limitedly on Snapchat, and that they would DoorDash her some food every once in a while.
Oh, I think I
That
see.
is
Really
You know what though? I
insane.
don't
crazy.
understand.
Didn't she have a
Dead
couple siblings
animals.
too?
I'm not sure.
I don't understand why
Well, she
they
was
didn't
at home
like.
by herself.
I don't understand why they didn't like give her enough money so she could get toilet paper and trash bags, because at 14 you should know that it shouldn't look like that. Seriously.
There
Right.
was there was a piece of paper that she had written down number of times mom
Oh,
says
she
she
sure
can't
did.
come get me, and it
Yep.
was had 87 tally marks on it.
I saw that.
Yes.
I saw
Oh,
Pitiful.
that.
that
Pitiful.
must be a
Well,
new
here's the
one
thing,
then.
AK. Some kids are raised to where, unless the cycle is broken, that they don't know
Right.
Clean.
to clean. Yeah.
I mean, that
Yeah.
place is awful. Like, what is in that bathtub? Is that sewage? Was she going to the bathroom in that tub?
It
Oh,
said
I
there
don't
was
know.
urine and dead animals and everything in there.
Oh, there was a dead animal, a dead dog or a
Whoa.
cat in the
Dog.
bedroom.
That sounds like
Yeah.
that's similar to another case a while back. Unless it's still the same one you guys are talking about. Was this recently?
This just
This is
happened.
recently. Yeah.
Okay, nope. There was another one then
I
where
was
their
going to cover it, but I've been too,
Busy.
yeah.
family,
I've been busy.
a bunch of siblings were also in a house together. They were locked in and found them years later, like years later. And we're like, well, you're old enough. Why didn't you get, I don't know. It's just weird to me. And they had
And
feces everywhere and they couldn't eat. And I don't know. It was just crazy to me.
you know what the sad thing is with those cases is they're constantly laying these caseworkers off for like the child protective services. So they're constantly laying them off so there's no one to go and investigate these cases. Have y'all ever watched the messy TikTok?
Don't ever
Uh-uh.
No,
go to
they
Messy
get
Talk.
angry.
That's where
Oh
Rizzy
my
No.
was.
god.
That's where
Yeah,
Rizzy
yeah,
was.
I know. It's come up on my for you page too many
Oh, no,
times.
no.
I ignore
Oh
it.
man, that reminds me. I
But
have to make a video today before I go to bed. There is a heartbreaker. Said some horrible. Oh my god! Just wait till you see it. Wait till you see it.
But there's like so many women. There's a couple women on there right now. Like this one that has 10 kids that just had her 10 kids taken away by, Child Protective Services. And this is stuff they're doing on TikTok. On TikTok. Like you got people watching you and then you're asking for money from your viewers at the same time. It
Well, I
doesn't
mean,
make any
shouldn't
sense.
shouldn't they though? Because if you have 10 kids, there's no way you're taking care of them properly. If you
You're
don't have,
not.
if you don't
This
have a
one,
doctor or an astronaut husband or something,
hold on, this
AK, aren't
one,
you?
her baby has one kidney. one kidney, and a feeding tube. And she is clearly not correctly taking care of the baby. I'm just going to put it like that.
Poor baby.
Give me that baby. I'll take
And
it.
Child Protective Services and Animal Control was just knocking on her door yesterday, and
Give me that baby. I'll take it.
Child Protective Services and Animal yesterday, and she would not answer the door.
Okay, so Nimrak in the comments asked where in Alabama. It's 8 Mile. This girl had been living alone for almost a year. She'd been there for almost a year. Someone saw her from the dollar store or grocery shopping
Oh, that's
store and ended up
right. It
calling the
wasn't even
authorities.
school because she
She
probably
looked
wasn't
like she
going.
hadn't taken a bath in months. She had dog hair all over her clothes. She smelled very bad. She was hadn't taken a bath in months. She had dog hair very bad. She was staggering. The gentleman said, I could definitely tell something was wrong. So I sat her down in a chair outside the store and started asking her some questions, asking her if I can call her mom, if there was anything I can do. She ended up saying she wanted me to call the ambulance. The call led to an investigation by the sheriff's office, where discovered the girl's mother and her stepfather had moved to Pensacola for work and left the girl alone in this mobile home because she didn't want to leave her 2 service dogs. As a parent of a 14-year-old doesn't get to make a decision if you're a parent, said Mobile County Sheriff's Officer. The parent should have stepped up and did the right thing. The girl was taken to the hospital where she told investigators that she had been left alone since last February, and her mother would occasionally send food deliveries to her home, but she had not seen her mom since last October.
They better lock her up, or else I'm gonna
One
do
of
it
the
for 'em.
alarming things discovered during the search warrant was that she had some writings that was titled "How Many Times Mom Didn't Come Pick Me Up," and had hash marks. There were 87 marks, said the sheriff. They also found one of the dogs dead in a closet, alone with roaches, trash, urine, and feces all over the home.
That poor baby. If she
Well, I
had
mean, how
service
can she
dogs, that
feed the
means there's
dogs?
something. If that means that she has service dogs, that means that she's got a disability.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't know. It's kind of easy. My dog, I swear my dog has ADHD or something, but I could get him registered as a service dog. You can go online and get anything
Yep.
registered as a
Okay,
service
well,
animal
let me put
nowadays.
it this way. If it's a legitimate service dog, like a seeing eye
Yeah,
dog,
yeah.
or not one of these emotional support animals, if it's an ADA dog, is what I'm saying.
The sheriff said that the dogs were taken to animal control and the girl has been in DHR's care for the last few days. Said that she's glad to hear that she's finally getting help.
Where's the family at?
That's crazy.
It's unclear where the
The
other
family couldn't
5 dogs
afford it.
came from. There was more than the 2 there. It's like 5 there.
How is she feeding them?
She's picking up personal dogs. She's lonely. It was a
Yeah.
Dollar General assistant manager. It was a woman,
Oh.
Jessica Smitherman.
I can't believe she would just leave her child.
Can you
I would
believe
cut off
that?
my left
Oh,
arm and
Yeah,
leg for
that's
my kids. I mean,
Yeah,
I
what
just
about
can't believe
school?
it.
that's what I was wondering. Where's the school at? They're mandatory reporters. I don't. These mandatory reporters are not reporting anymore. I don't understand it.
well, nowadays, so many people are homeschooled.
Yeah.
And I don't know how
I don't know how
homeschool
that
works
works.
now. Used to, you had to go and check in like ever so often, to an actual physical school and do all these things. I don't think it's that way anymore.
I think they need
In
to.
Illinois, there are no
That's how
requirements.
Melody
It's
does her
sad.
dog family. They do like Zoom and all kinds of stuff.
That's true. The parents said that they were moving and in between.
Mm-hmm.
I also think, in my opinion, that anybody that has a baby needs to take parenting classes before they leave the hospital.
So those parents were only charged with child abuse and multiple counts of animal cruelty.
What?
I feel like the charges should have been more than that.
Wait, what? That's all they got charged
What?
for? Say that
Yep.
again, please.
They
Child
get charged with
It's,
abandonment.
abandonment.
it says
That's what
that
I was thinking.
both parents have been charged with child abuse and multiple counts of animal cruelty.
Oh, okay. Well,
It's Alabama for
not
you.
enough.
A
Nope.
slap on
There's
the
got to
wrist.
be
They
more
should be in
charges coming for
prison.
that one.
Well,
But I guarantee you, if they'd had any rugs, they would be in there for a while. But let's
25
not care
years.
that that this human child could have died from the conditions that she was left in and being left alone. Oh,
we had a
swear.
4-year-old went running around in our city, and the child was returned back to the mom, which ticked me the hell off. The mom went to bed at 4 a.m. and didn't wake up till 5 p.m.
Someone in the chat said it was just on the news that the car was registered in his name. So it wasn't a rental, it was his car.
Yeah, he's
Michael's.
just dumb.
Yep, it's his car. I can't see the chat. You're going to have to stay in front of the chat
I'm
where I can
sorry. Let
see
me
it.
change it. I was just showing everybody. There we go. You ready? Mommy made you chicken? Yes, I got you chicken.
So I before the winter break, I had to take a class on when to remove a child from the home. And let's just say I was floored because what they're telling me to well, let's just when I feel I should remove a child from the home is way different than when the state of Indiana is telling me to remove a child from the home because I feel as though it, they're giving them too much leeway, too much leeway. And now I see why there's so many children missing and abused or getting a hold of rugs or other things that they shouldn't have and hurting themselves at the age of 2 in the head and stuff like that. Yeah.
That's crazy. I got a kind of a wild story for you too. My cousin who is 33, 34, something like that. She just keeps having baby after baby after baby and ends up getting them all taken away. So I guess in a sense she's doing the world a favor, I suppose.
I
By
thought after so many they were supposed to it was supposed to be court ordered for them to be fixed.
is it? Oh, that's good to know.
That
Yeah.
was how it was supposed to be a while back. But I don't know if it. I
In
think somebody.
Illinois.
I don't know.
Anybody know?
I thought it was here too, so I'm not sure.
What did you say? I'm sorry. About Illinois?
Is it state ordered for after so many children that the mother had to be
No, they pop them out like the toaster.
yep, I
But if
agree.
they keep getting taken away by the state,
Yeah, my
I don't think they
girlfriend,
can do
she
that, but
ended up adopting 4 children through the foster care system.
yep.
And one of her children, he's like one of like 13 children.
Jesus Christ.
Yep.
Because I
And
had
one of
a
the
They all
blessings
friend.
is
have
that the
different.
same foster parents are taking all of them so far.
No,
So,
Because I had a friend. She had like I think 10. And when she got pregnant with number 11, the judge was like, no, you're going to have your tubes tied. No more. And they took
it's
that
depend.
baby away and had her tubes tied.
wow.
I don't know how they did that because this one she has all different babies, daddies. She's all of them have been born addicted to either rugs or alcohol. It's ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
And she just keeps having them left and right.
Yeah, it's
Hey,
sad.
is
But
Chap still in here?
I
Sorry.
guess I guess it's kind of a blessing. At least she's helping people that can't have children, I
And that's
suppose.
the only positive, but so many of them have so many long-term issues because of what she does.
I know. So far hers haven't, so that's a blessing. And the parents,
Yeah.
grandma still keeps in contact with them too, so. And mom can actually too, but not unsupervised.
This mom doesn't want to, and the only one, her oldest that she adopted, one of the dads of the oldest, he wanted to fight for custody, and like I said, they have issues, and the boy had he has like mild CP,
Mhm.
and he goes to like physical therapy all the time, and he had like AFOs and all that stuff, and
Aw.
he doesn't have a driver's license because he's had so many like DUIs, and he'll never be able to get a driver's license again because he's had so many. And so he's fighting for custody, and she's like telling the judge, she's like, what's he gonna do? I'm not being ugly, but what's he gonna do? Put his car seat on the front of his bicycle and ride him 30 minutes, because we're like close to St. Louis. She's like, what is he gonna do? Ride him over the Mississippi River on his bike to Children's Hospital for his therapies? I
Right.
mean, this is ridiculous that I have to keep fighting him for these custody things, and finally they ended up winning the adoption, but it was
Yeah.
just years of havoc.
Same thing with the first one of her baby daddies. I think it sounded good to them until they figured out how much they had to go through and what they had to do that. And then he finally gave up the rights, and then the boy was taken by the state. So, but yeah,
It's really sad.
yep, it is. So, anyway, I think I'm going to drop down. AK, I appreciate you letting me up to voice my theories.
No problem.
I don't like to call it speculation. I just say theories. Sounds a little better.
All right. Well,
But
I appreciate you being here.
thank you so much. And yeah, I'll be looking forward to, are you going to go to follow up on his court?
So I was just going to try to ask Chaps, but I don't think she's still in here. I was wondering if she had a press pass, and I was going to ask how to get one, because I don't know how to get one.
I think you could just apply for him.
Yeah, I got to figure it out. I didn't know if Chaps already knew or not. She might.
And then one other quick question. You're a nurse, right?
Yeah.
Have you by chance checked the nurses for, well, I guess it wouldn't be a nurses, but his board licensure?
No, not yet. And he was just working today when he got arrested. So
Oh,
I
shit.
think, wasn't he? Somebody said he was.
Crazy.
I
I
don't
don't know.
if he was working today or if he has been working or whatever. I haven't checked, but I can check.
Yeah, I was gonna go check too and see if he had any pending.
His license are still valid, and we don't know if he was working today. We were kind of just speculating and throwing that around today. We don't know where he was arrested exactly from, but
So it should tell you on there.
his license is still active.
Yeah, he should tell you. It should tell you on there though if he has any pending actions.
Yeah,
Somebody said
I don't think he did.
Okay.
I think the only thing anybody found on him was a DUI. Sorry.
somebody said in
Okay.
the chat earlier that there was what's it called when he malpractice
There was some kind of lawsuit from a firm or something.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Now that's what I had to check on. I know, yeah, nurses, you can see on nurses, because at least here in my state, you can look and see.
Yeah, you can.
I know when I had
too.
somebody had turned my whole place of employment in, and so we were all under investigation as well, but obviously didn't go anywhere. But you could see it on there from under my nursing licensure. But if you're not found guilty, then they take it off.
Yeah.
But okay, that's all I had for you. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Alrighty, good night.
Night.
Somebody said no DUI's license would be suspended. Not necessarily. So you can get a DUI and then have it expunged off of your record and not have anything happen to your license. You remember you're innocent until proven guilty as well. So you can get one and then have it taken care of in parentheses, and then. But someone just said that he had a DUI. I don't know. I haven't seen it
I double
myself.
checked to see if he had one, and they were wrong. He had like a driving on a revoked license, but then it was dismissed.
Okay.
I can't believe I have this many hearts.
Huh?
I don't think I've ever had this many hearts at all, ever.
Oh, the thing at the top?
200,000.
Okay, guys, we have 176 souls in the room. If everyone could please tap the heart at the top. It is free to join AK's hearts that she has never had this many of, and she is feeling the love tonight. If everyone could too, please tap the screen. Tap, tap, tap. Tapping is clapping, and we love our chat. Chat lives matter. If everybody could tap, 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 and share the live out to your friend. We want others to be in here to enjoy the live as well.
Come
We
on,
will continue.
everybody. Let's tap AK's cheeks.
I
Let's
was
go.
just talking about the tapping. I really wasn't talking about the hearts, but I don't think I've had that many hearts either. So
All right, let's get the harps and the tapping going. Let's go, 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 go.
there's 176 souls. Let's do this.
I'm so good
Okay,
at that.
Chalet.
Y'all should just start recording me and just
You are
play. Y'all should
good.
have like a soundboard and
Yep.
just play me.
Mhm.
AK, in the chat earlier, I said hello because I had requested for like 30 minutes and you didn't answer.
It didn't even
That's
come
why I
up.
said hello. What?
It didn't even come up that you were in a bot.
Well, you know, Shelly, if I was a mod, I would have let you up.
I'm a mod and I don't know how to let myself up. I don't know how to move boxes and I don't know how to let people up. I don't know if I just don't have those powers or I just don't know
I
how to
don't know
do
what
it.
power. I don't know what power. My OG mods have all the powers, and so I'm going to have to figure out
Okay.
who my other mods are so that we can get in a chat together and talk about powers. Because I haven't had a chat with how I
Okay.
want you to use your powers.
Everybody needs the powers in
Okay.
their fingers. You see how moving your fingers?
Look
Well,
how big
just
my
let me
hands
know.
are.
Okay, so since I wasn't able to talk earlier, and then once you brought me up earlier, I was prepping dinner for tomorrow, chopping vegetables and such. Okay, in Ohio, are most of your all's garages in the back?
No, not typically. These houses are set up a little different. Usually, garages in Ohio are attached to the house. We do have some that are
In the
detached
front.
in the front, yeah, or kind of recessed back in, kind of. Some of those detached garages are kind of recessed back in. But typically, it's not really set up that way. Okay, so I was getting irritated with the media calling it a townhouse. Okay, it's not a townhouse; it's a regular house. But some of the townhouses have garages like that in the back, and I think that might be why they're calling it a townhouse. But it's not a fucking townhouse.
Yeah, it would have to be attached to another home. It's clearly not. But my question is, if y'all don't have the little handle, the latch going through your gate on the front, what do? Chuck your lawnmower over?
No, you keep the lawnmower in the backyard or in
That's
the
an
garage,
excellent question.
or you go out the back door,
Because
you open the gate, and you take the lawnmower in.
Gosh, that's a lot of
but
unnecessary work.
men are the ones that typically, not always, they don't have the forethought for that. So like my husband would get does get the lawnmower out of our garage, which is in the front, which is attached. He mows the front of the lawn. He opens the latch to our gate and he goes and does the back lawn, opens the latch and puts it back in our garage. I would be pissed if my significant other, my husband, had to come through the house with all the grass on it because he forgot to open the latch because there wasn't one on the front. Are you following me here? Like, I just don't get the front and back latch. Not having one on the front. I don't
You
get
just
that.
don't put one on the front so people can't get in your backyard. So that you only can get in because you go through your back door, you have you open it, You let whoever in if you want. You take your lawnmower from here to there,
But,
to and
but
fro.
the man is going to mow the front yard, come through with his grassy clothes through the house because he doesn't have the foresight to do it in advance. It's just I'm just telling you, I wouldn't be able to live in the north. It just can't happen.
I
Anyway.
couldn't. You know what? Hey, you know what, Chalet? All you have to do is go down to Lowe's or Menards and get you a latch for the fucking front of your gate. All right, you can
Seriously,
still.
I don't know
that's a
what
Tractor
Menards is.
Supply run. That's a Tractor
Right.
Supply run.
I don't know what Menards is, but I'm putting a fucking latch on the front of my gate.
Well, I'm telling you right now, I am the one that does all of the outside stuff. My husband
Do you
doesn't.
have a
When
latch
he
on the front
when
of
he
your
mows
gate?
the lawn and he uses my mower that I bought, my zero turn, it looks like a squirrel ran down the fucking side of my shit. And I'm like, what the baby? Why?
The question is, where do you live? Do you have a front latch? And does your husband, when he mows,
Okay, so
open the
I
gate?
live in upstate New York. I've got 67 acres. I live in the middle of nowhere, and I have a beautiful property area that, like, no.
Doesn't have a gate?
No, it doesn't have a gate
Do
because
you have
we're
a
in the
gate?
country. No, we're in the country. I'm
Oh,
not in
okay,
the
gotcha.
gated community. I'm not that bougie.
Wait. I got something. Did you guys get this?
200,000.
Did you guys get the? Okay, I don't know if you read this or not, but did you get something saying the neighbors reported seeing Monique Tepe's ex-husband frequently standing in front of their gate a week before the crime occurred?
Oh, no.
This is on. I
Say
don't
that
know who's.
again?
No, what was that on?
I don't know where. So it looks like they typed something into Meta AI and like maybe asked it a question.
Oh, come here.
And then it says Spencer Tepe was a dentist at Athens Dental Depot where he provided exceptional and compassionate care to patients. He attended the Ohio State University, earning a Bachelor of Science in Biology and later his Doctor of Surgery degree. He was known for something high quality care. Somebody put their picture right in the middle of it, so I have no idea what this says. And building meaningful relationships with his patients. And then it says the police investigation is ongoing with authorities reviewing. That's annoying. CCTV footage that shows a person of interest walking near the Tepe's residence around the time of the murder. And then that's when it says neighbors reported seeing Monique X. Okay, who sent me this? Death IKA. Can I send it somewhere? Can I save it? I want to send it to Tammy. But I can't. DMs on TikTok. Can we save them? Or do we have to Snapchat or we have to screenshot them?
TikTok is so crazy now.
I wish it would just let everything be normal.
I know.
Can you copy the link, copy and paste it?
Look at the face. That's what I'm about doing right now. I know. It's like rubber. It's like the rubber face. Like, done.
You know, I've got 20,000 messages I'm trying to open. People have sent me all kinds of stuff, and I'm just like,
Yep.
I was
I'll
supposed to
be
be
curious to find out if. Go ahead.
listening to videos.
I'll be curious to find out if the week prior banging on the door had anything to do with.
I don't think it did.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I think that's weird. I think that's just a weird anomaly.
I don't know what.
I just don't see how it would correlate, but I don't know.
This is so crazy.
Good evening. I was just wondering if you could give a recap. I saw you were the first person I saw the other day walking around the Tepe home and like doing a video. And so I was just wondering if you have any new information.
Yeah. So today they arrested the ex-husband of Monique for the double homicide.
Michael McKee.
Michael McKee, and it seems like they found him on the cameras somehow, and they watched his car go to the home, basically around the home somewhere, and then leave and go all the way back to Chicago area.
Did you see the video camera of the guy in the alley?
Yeah.
Do
I put
you think it's
a
him?
bunch of videos up on my page.
I'll have to go watch. Do you think it's him? I'm kind of conflicted on it.
Okay, so everybody thinks that it's him. I don't know.
I love you, baby.
You said you do not
get
think
some
that it's
rest,
him.
honey.
I know. I'm like, what's happening?
Gucci, Gucci, goo. Goo. Oh, you're so cute.
Sweet dreams.
She has no idea that she's not muted.
You guys called me for dinner.
My elbow's dead. Sorry, go ahead. Oh, sorry.
I muted her.
Yeah, so I'm a little bit conflicted if I think it's him or if I don't, because I'm trying to figure out what I wonder what camera caught him. I wonder, what is it, the crime camera that the police monitor, or was it a neighborhood camera?
Well, on my walkthrough, I showed where the cameras were, where
Right.
he walked through that way. I don't know if he walked around front at all, and I don't think he did. I think he walked down and then he walked back the alley and went back to his car.
How do you think he got in? That's my question. Because where you showed the other day, the only way to get in the back by the garage is to jump that fence.
That's what I think he did.
You think he jumped that fence?
Mhm.
How do we
I
think he got
think
in the
that where
home?
I was at the fence and there was that smudge mark, I
Yep.
think that's where he did it.
Oh, okay. Right beside the garage, right?
Mm-hmm. Because it's a corner. So what he
Yeah.
could have done was put both of his feet up on the one side and then on that side, and then just popped himself right over and had that corner to hold on to prop it, to boost him up over.
And that he jumped right back over that fence right there.
Yeah, I believe so.
But how do you think he got in the house?
We don't know. The door was probably either unlocked, which I don't think
I was
anybody.
gonna say with that
I don't
area,
think
you and
anybody in
Guy-
that
yeah.
neighborhood would do that. But if it was an accident and they left it open, I don't know. Then he
That's
had to
because
know the code.
that's what everybody keeps saying. Like maybe the door's unlocked, and I'm like relatively close to the area, but I'm like, I would never in a million years keep my door unlocked in that area.
Are you from here?
I'm pretty close. I don't want to disclose my actual location, but I'm pretty close.
Are you close to me? I'm in Linden.
No.
You're probably in a really good neighborhood.
Well, that's what I was like. I was like, I keep my doors locked at night, and my neighborhood isn't even that terrible.
Yeah. It's not a good, I don't think a lot of places are able to keep their doors unlocked really anymore.
I don't even have the balls to walk it like you did. Let's just say that.
Yeah.
Our garage door stays open most of the day. Because my kids leave that open.
Hi, y'all. I just came across your page on the For You. I just want to say hi. And I was just covering this case earlier, so I was interested. So I just wanted to jump in and say hello. I think Jennifer was on the other live we were on.
Yeah,
So
I was gonna say, nice seeing you again.
yeah.
So what do you think?
Well, I don't know. I didn't know you did a walkthrough. I would love to see that. Is it on your page?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna watch it. But the other live that I was in. Did you guys look at this weird custody thing that's going on?
It's the court docket.
Yeah, so there's a court docket that says that they filed for custody. When was that, Jen? Like June?
June 17, 2020.
But they don't have any kids together. So
Andy, what's that about?
I don't know. I read also too that
And
another
two
guy
point
posted that it was
about
something
another
to do with property, not necessarily children, but I don't know.
But it
yeah,
literally says
yeah,
custody,
they're
and then the
talking
next
about
day it says that the hearing was canceled.
Yeah.
So I'm like, how can you have custody if you, I mean, I do family law. Like, there's no,
Maybe they made a mistake.
that's what I'm thinking. It's a clerical error.
Yeah,
Well,
probably.
yeah, custody of property.
See, that's what I thought too, but
There could
everybody
be a
was saying
custody of property.
that's what I thought too, but everybody was saying typically you only see custody if it's children.
I mean, that's what we do in Pennsylvania, but again, this isn't in Pennsylvania, so I don't want to speak for that. But
I don't know.
yeah,
In New York, they do custody of properties.
and that could be.
Surely it's not over the dog.
No, I think Allie, you said that that's
In Pennsylvania, pets are considered property, not
No,
children.
the dog is Spencer's.
yeah.
So he wouldn't have anything to do with the dog.
Some
Are you
people-
guys?
Go
Sorry.
ahead. No, go
She
ahead.
only listed 3 things of property. It was her engagement ring, her wedding band, and her vehicle.
Yeah.
And she says she paid for all 3.
Ooh.
I was just wondering. I obviously just started following this case today, but besides obviously he's the ex-husband, is there any other motive that is clear? It seems like a long time.
It's obsession.
Yeah,
That's what I was
jealousy.
figuring. Yeah.
I was reading earlier today. I've been deep diving all day, and somebody said that she had mentioned to a mutual friend a few weeks ago that if something happens to her, it's her ex-husband, but we can't confirm how accurate that is.
Yeah, we heard that too.
Oh yeah, so I just think it's obsession, but yeah.
Any restraining orders?
No.
Yeah, there was one this last year, and they didn't finalize it yet from what I heard. Somebody said that they thought maybe he was afraid of what was going to happen due to that, but I don't know. That's just what I heard.
Okay, so I didn't see that. The only restraining order I saw was during divorce, which is common.
Well, yeah, we know about that one. Hey, Tammy, do you know about what I'm talking about?
Yeah, what was that number that we had earlier, Tammy? There was
Yeah,
a restraining order number.
That it was continued, that it started
Yeah.
in like
It was in like June or something, May or June.
Yeah, we think that was a clerical error because it was closed the same day.
Yeah. So no, I think the next day. So they put in, and there was like a custody motion. Well, it appears to be custody. And then they put hearing notices out, like notifying people of the hearing. And then the next day it just says hearing canceled, hearing stricken.
We're
Which is-
talking about the one here from 2025.
Well, probably
Yes.
because whatever it wasn't worth.
Because there's so many Michael McKee, so they're thinking that it was put on the wrong docket.
Or there was actually something filed, and then they just said, "Oh, fuck it."
It's not
Excuse
worth
my
it.
language, but
Wait
yeah.
a second. Tammy, Lady Jane, didn't we already know that there was something that this was?
It was like 3 months to the day or something that we looked at earlier.
And then it wasn't finalized or anything yet, right?
it was continued. The last time that they had went, it was continued.
And that was in
So-
June, right?
So they were still waiting. So that's it. That's not a mistake.
It was like in September.
You guys are
Yeah.
talking about something completely different.
Totally different than what we're looking at, yes.
Okay, I didn't see anything
You guys
from...
are talking about stuff that happened like to them like a while back, I think.
Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't see anything from September on the Franklin County website.
Did you guys write down that number? I thought you took a screenshot of it or
I
something.
think it's
Tammy.
like 001691 if I could be
No.
informed. No.
Yeah, you guys are looking at one that's like a while back.
And then
This
I know
one-
that
I guess she just filed a restraining order not too long ago, and then they're saying there was a continuance on it.
So if that's the case, that absolutely matches the obsession.
Yeah.
yes,
you guys-
and
I'm sorry, go
he
ahead.
said that he would like buy a house next to hers and all this stuff. Like there's been a lengthy history of obsession, and even her family made like an interview with the Sun. If you look up the Sun newspaper or magazine or whatever it's called, there's an article in it that we read a while ago that they said that they knew it was him from the beginning, that they just had to be quiet.
Did you guys also see that he, like, some people were saying that he has family in Zanesville, Ohio, and that he was here visiting family.
Yeah.
Correct. And there was also lots of repeated watches of their wedding video in the Chicago area prior, and then also many from the Zanesville area.
So do we think that they'll go with, I think they're going to go for pre-med.
Yeah.
Probably.
Well, it certainly sounds like a very sick obsession, which I wonder if their marriage was ABUSC of.
It kind of
That's
sounds
what I
like
think
it.
Yeah.
There's a girl that came in earlier today when we were live, and she went to high school with him, and she said that he was odd. That's how she described him, and she said that he never had any girlfriends or anything in high school, and so we kind of just advised our own speculation that he may have been like she said he was an only child, and that he may have, sometimes doctors have like this control to him, and when she left him, maybe it kind of set something off that, hey, you were supposed to stay with me and kind of fulfill this like checklist that I had of my degree, this beautiful wife, yada yada yada, and when you left, it kind of took that away, and
so I've
Then they
set him off.
They arrested him based off a video, is what I've heard. I don't know if there's any other evidence.
Tracked to the car.
It was a license plate that came back to him or something like that.
Yeah.
So my two questions is the first question is, I heard that he was adopted. Has anybody been able to confirm that?
I heard that, but I have not confirmed any of that. We can't confirm who his parents are. We have speculation of who his parents are, but we have not confirmed it.
What do you mean we haven't confirmed it?
Are you sure that's who his parents were? Because they were arguing with us earlier whenever we said that that's who they were.
The parents were on there arguing? The parents were on there arguing?
No, all the people in the comments were saying, no, that's not really him.
Brenda, we're talking about the Tepe case out of Columbus, Ohio.
I don't know. I could reach out to his dad and ask him. If that's the dad, I could reach out to him I could reach out to him. I know him from work.
I figured you probably might. And somebody else was saying that his dad was older than what we were saying.
And do you guys know, everybody's going back and forth. He was never remarried. Is that correct?
No, he got married again.
He was.
Oh, he did get married again?
At least once.
Okay, because everybody was like, oh, he got married after her. And I was like, I don't find anything like that.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Thank you, Sarah, for all the good support here. Oh, we got my goal? When did that happen?
Your snails? You got it?
I got all my snails because it says I did. Well, thank you guys. I don't know when that happened. Wait, no, it says I've got 12 out of 20. Wait, it says okay, it said goal ended.
It says goal ended, yeah. For me.
But it says
it happened when you weren't watching.
It did. Crazy thing.
AK, you said you're pretty close. Like, you were pretty close to them, weren't you? Like, to that address?
Yeah, I'm only a couple miles. Who is that dropped? I don't know who was in that box. Oh, the goal ended not achieved. Yeah, it looked like I only had 12 out of 20 snails.
Oh, is there a timeline on it?
I guess. I didn't know. Do you know Truth and Transparency? Is that the girl that's from Ohio?
I think that's a YouTube account, if I'm being...
Yeah, I think she's the girl from Ohio that went to the parking lot. Listen, I'm not going there again. I debunked that bullshit.
I saw your video because I was like a little confused on that.
Somebody said that they could have staked out from that parking lot and they could have seen the house and the comings and goings and you know what? You couldn't. And the woman that said all that stuff said some really nasty crap on one of my videos about it. And then she deleted what she said because it wasn't nice.
Well, if you're gonna comment mean things, at least leave them up.
She's like, I never said that they could see the comings and goings. Yes, you did. Because I never say comings and goings. How in the hell would I have thought of that up?
There we go.
How the hell would I thought that up? I don't know. But I don't say comings and goings.
That's the Ohio coming out. Come on.
I don't say that.
She absolutely said the comings and goings.
I know she did.
Of the backyard.
And she got mad because I made that video. Well, honey, I couldn't remember your name at the time, or I'd have said it on my video.
Well, there was also people. Go ahead.
No, I'll call you out. If I know for sure that it's wrong, I'll call you out.
Well, there was also people saying that, like, there was friends staying that night or something at their household. And I was like, if there was friends staying that night, then they would have known who did it and it would have already been handled much sooner than taking this long.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how he got in the house. Once we find that out.
Do you think we will?
Yes, we will. We have to. I'm going to demand it.
I'm gonna go knock. So, but what's crazy?
I already made a video to the. Okay, you guys want to see the video? I'll just show you the video.
But isn't it crazy? The house they went to first is like a perfect representation of the area. Did you see the body cam footage of the police going to the wrong house?
I saw the mold on the door, on the siding and stuff.
Yeah, that's like a perfect representation of the neighborhood.
Yeah, and people were like, "Oh no, it's not that bad. It's not that bad." No, it really is. Like it really is.
I'm like, if you don't live here or live near here, you can't say that.
They don't think it's that bad because there's a row of nice houses behind there, and then there's the 4 or 5 houses right there in a row. But everything else around that area is trash.
But it's just normal in Columbus. The first street could be nice, and the street right behind is terrible. Like that's what I was trying to explain.
That's normal here.
Yeah, well, like I was trying to explain is my friend lived in a rougher area, and like you would hear pews happening all the time, and it's like hurry up, block the doors, and and keep your nose shut. Keep your nose clean. Don't worry about anything.
Don't you dare look outside.
I know, especially after dark.
So this is the video I made online earlier because I never done that before and I've always wanted to. I let people see me make a video. It was funny. Anyway, here's the video to the Columbus Police Department.
PD, are you serious? We need a presser, and we need one now. We have questions. We need to know how he got into the house. How did he do it? We're out here speculating. We need to stop speculating, and you want us to stop speculating. So why don't you give us something to go off of? Because we're all nervous out here. We need to know. We're important too. Columbus PD.
I think that is beautiful.
I am so sorry. I could not take you seriously.
I hope TV places it on the news.
Oh my gosh, that would be crazy.
Oh, Jesus.
No, but seriously, we need to know. There's hundreds of us out here that are, maybe even thousands of us that are like, everybody's like, how'd they get in? How did they get it? Who the hell knows?
And what's crazy is they haven't did a press conference. You would think they would.
I was literally about to say that. What are they waiting for?
They have not did anything.
They're waiting for him to come here.
I know. Did you see
maybe that.
Going to court on Monday in Illinois.
I got my
probably to see if he'll waive extradition or if he's going to fight it.
They set bail yet? Hopefully at none. 0, zip, none.
No, he goes on Monday. He has no bail currently. He's held on 2 counts of murder.
He's not going to get bail.
That's what I said. Hopefully none.
You're from the UK and you need to know. The next video I'll be like, even the UK needs to know.
I know it's not like a funny case to be like laughing, haha, but I was like, yeah, he actually just came to spend the night and it turned bad. It was just a friendly sleepover.
Thank God. All I got to say is thank God. I know this is not how we wanted this to end, but thank God those children are all right.
Yeah. It's just, I think we can all agree that the children are the only one being punished.
I mean, I honestly feel like this is the best person because I didn't want it to be friends and family. Like, I didn't want it to be, but I knew it was targeted, and that's usually
Yes.
what it is. If it's not a heat of passion or whatever, it's usually family or friends, somebody close.
It was a really clean setup. I can say that for sure.
They also took quite a while to like find him, and I mean, I know they just got the camera, but it happened on December 30th. It's pretty long.
Well, they
That's
said they had like
quick.
they said they had like I think, correct me if I'm
Quick.
wrong, AK was like 6,000 tips or something like
That's
that, and
quick.
thousands of hours of video footage to go through.
I don't. That's. I guess Pennsylvania just moves at rapid speed. Then
No, Ohio
Well,
sucks.
this was really fast for us. I think that they knew really quick. I think that they were just keeping things close, and they didn't want him to know anything. They wanted it to be a surprise attack, I'm telling you.
Well, that's what I
So,
was saying. The video footage that they put out, or that picture that they put out, I'm like, that can't be the only information they have because you can't tell nothing from that video. You can't see no resemblance of anything.
nope, they just gave us a little piece, a little taste.
And you can agree with me, AK. It was like really snowy and stuff. So I'm like, there has to
Yeah.
be footprints. There has to be something because we were under a level 2 for, like.
I bet they have something. I bet they have prints around the house and stuff.
I'm
When I
just
was there, it was
hoping.
muddy, but
I'm just hoping there's something on the cellular device that can give them a heads up for pre-med.
I think whenever those details come out about how he got in and how they figured out it was him, it's gonna make everybody face palm. Like, oh, I
oh
should have
yeah.
known. Oh, I knew it.
In my head, I keep thinking that he just kept his head down. He just tried to stay concealed and whatever. And maybe, hopefully, he did that in the house too, because I don't know if they had cameras inside or not, but they do have security. So I was just kind of like, and then him keeping, I think what gave it away is the car, actually. I don't even think it was him going down the
Right.
alley. I
Yeah.
think it was him going to the car. And then that's what it was. I don't think that.
Yeah, I was like, if you were trying to be smart about it, I would think that you wouldn't drive a vehicle that's registered to you. And furthermore, if you're going to, I would park further away and like be Ubered or something. Like,
Yeah.
Okay,
I wouldn't
this is what
drive.
the son said. I'm sorry to interrupt, but I had to find it again real quick. It said a family source told the U.S. Sun that they would welcome the arrest and were sure it would be her ex-husband who was accused, but did not want to interfere with the police investigation.
I appreciate you sharing that because I thought it was kind of odd that the brother-in-law was the only one speaking, but then he also made the statement that he wasn't talking to the police. So I was like, that's kind of because we hadn't heard anything from anybody else.
I think
Yeah,
that is a
I
lie.
believe
I don't
they
think
did
that's
that
true.
for like control of that way nobody said anything wrong.
The only speculation that I could have about how he got in the house is I wonder if he was talking with somebody maybe internally or close to the family and if he did go through the keypad. Because you showed AK that there was a keypad on their back door.
And do you know anything about the arrest? Like, was he cooperative? Did he make any statements? Anything like that?
They haven't
He's a
released
cooperative.
anything. Yeah. I didn't see that they had released anything about that.
Okay, I have a question. Who's inside a scratchy sleeping bag right now? That's what it sounds like.
In his bed.
Somebody's in a scratchy sleeping bag, just like with chips.
Not me.
I think
Not
it's
me.
mom.
Mom, do you know you're in a box?
Mom?
I don't think she knows she's in the box. I think she's rustling around in her bed. Here, I'll
Who's
keep her.
Oh, at least she's not talking baby talk to her dog, asking her if she went.
Oh, that was cute. Did you hear me talking back?
No, I didn't. And all
I was like, oh, Gucci, Gucci, goo.
Well, I saw you making faces and laughing, and all of a sudden, I was like, I looked down and I saw my microphone on. And I was like, oh my gosh, that was me.
I don't know.
How quickly do you think they'll get him back to Ohio?
Oh, he'll be back here Tuesday. I believe so. I believe that they want him to get him back here.
Well, because I was
maybe
talking
even
earlier,
more.
it's like, if it's an outer state, if it's an out of state situation, they have up to 30 days to go get the suspect. But I'm like, I would assume with this situation, they would probably get him back pretty quickly. And it's only what, like an 8.5 hour drive.
Illinois don't want him.
It's also a national case.
Right.
It's national now, so they'll want to get him back here
Well, if they can
because
get it,
CPD wants to look good here.
right.
CPD needs
Right.
to look good here.
Right. They've
Okay,
had a lot of negative come.
they're going to get they have.
They're like, let me look good for just 10 seconds, please, 10 TV. Stop
Yeah.
coming at me with all the.
Do you think it's odd he pew-pewed her once in him? Yes. No, I don't think that's odd. I think he was really jealous of Spencer, so that's why. And Spencer was probably getting up to come towards him. But I think the reason why he only did one for her is because he loves her. He is obsessed with her.
Well, I also asked the question of if we think that he pew-pewed Spencer once and then like tried to like get Monique to come with him, and if she chose not to, I think that's why he did it, pew-pewed her, and then like did it as like a last laugh to do it to him again.
I don't know. People get really like when you're trying to protect your family. I don't know. Plus, I think that he surprised them. So kind of like an ambush of sorts.
Be back by Monday because he has court on Monday.
But he's having court in Illinois at 1:30.
Oh, is it Illinois when he has court? I couldn't remember.
Yeah, they said
Yeah.
that he'll have court in Illinois on Monday because that's where he was apprehended, and then Ohio can step in.
Oh, then yeah, Tuesday then.
I think he'll be back quick. I think they'll go get him. I think that somebody will probably be there at extradition, to be honest, and just take him right there into custody.
That's possible.
Illinois don't want him. They want to get rid of him.
And you know
I wish
what's
I could be
crazy?
there on Monday.
We have enough criminals of our own. We don't want another one.
Well, what's crazy is I listen to the police scanner every day, all day long, and I didn't hear anything about this on the scanner. But you open up TikTok, and it's the first thing that's there.
It's everywhere. It's like first thing in Facebook too, or Bookface. Sorry.
Hi, ladies. The U.S. Marshals will pick him up. They'll have him out of there, Illinois, by the end of court, guaranteed.
Yeah, I figure they'll probably just have him. They'll be
They
waiting.
probably were the ones that arrested him, to be honest, because my DV friend was over state lines, and Ohio sent U.S. Marshals after him in Connecticut. And now that if he messes with me or tries anything, he's Fed's problem. They will, because anything in Ohio that's over state lines, they contact Fed.
That's true. I didn't think about that.
Yeah, that's the
we do
reason why. That's probably why they had such hush up thing, because Ohio's not one that will release a lot of things till towards the end, especially if it's an out of state crime. I don't know if who all lives in Ohio, but I do. I live in Toledo area.
I thought
Grandpa
that
the
was
sheriff.
funny though, Daddy. I thought that if anybody crossed state lines anywhere, it becomes federal.
Yeah, it should be. Yes, it should be. It should follow suit where U.S. Marshals will pick them up or serve their paperwork or whatever. It should be that way. That's the way
Not that way,
my
Daddy?
grandfather's a sheriff, so that's the way that would proceed. That's the way he told me.
No,
Let
it's
me ask you.
Yeah, it's sometimes, but sometimes the state can pick up.
yeah. I was gonna say because if you guys, I don't know if you guys are familiar, but like the Melody Buzzard case that happened, her family, her mom crossed like several state lines, and only the state is handling it. They didn't make it a federal case.
Well, then the state would have probably gave them the authorization to do that because it can only do so much.
Like Brian Kohlberger was picked up in the county where I practice, and then they came and got him.
crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
I was in court the same time as him.
That's crazy.
It's like this is just what I've learned. That's just what I know. And what I handled with my case. The judge told me before she left, she goes, "This will be given to the marshals tomorrow morning, and he will be picked up by New Jersey marshals within 2 days."
Okay, I asked the Google, and here was what it says.
Google always knows.
Listen, it says when a person commits murder in one state and flees to another, the case generally remains a state level investigation. But federal authorities, specifically the FBI and U.S. Marshals, get involved to locate and apprehend the fugitive and can file federal charges related to the flight. So I guess it's either or. I honestly thought it was if you cross the state lines anywhere, if you after you commit a crime, that the feds get involved, but they can.
They can. The
Yeah, I would
state
say
can.
it's an
Sorry.
option, I think, for them.
Yeah, the state can say,
Yeah.
"Look, I'm gonna give it to you. You guys can deal with it," or vice versa. If they are too busy, they'll probably say, "Hey, you can deal with it." The state will deal with it.
Also, listen to this extradition process. The U.S. Constitution's extradition clause requires states to deliver a fugitive to the state where the crime was committed upon proper demand from the executive authority of the charging state. Doesn't say 30 days, though. I don't know.
Yeah, they have 30 days, and if they're not picked up within 30 days, then they get released. But the warrant still remains.
Here's the weird thing about it. With my case, he has 3 warrants out of Ohio. They will not pick him up unless he tries to stalk me again, or if he comes into Ohio.
Wow,
It's so
that's-
weird. And I asked my judge and my lawyer about that too, and they're like, well, because if he would come into Ohio, 1, he's violating the restraining order. 2, he has 3 warrants, and we're going to take him down on the warrants.
A lot of times, like if they're in another state, they will, and they commit a crime, they will send them back to the state that also wants them.
I've never done that before. I put a timer on her. I don't know what that even means. What happens when the timer goes off? Uh-oh, here comes true crime Kristen. She gonna set it all straight.
I'm here. Get
Okay,
the truth. I'm kidding.
You're gonna be at CPD's door like paparazzi when he gets here.
Down, and she's an actual attorney. And Kristen has set it straight too.
Is she gonna talk?
What happened? Sorry.
Allie just jumped down because she was getting talked over, but
Oh, she just said that she had to go to bed. She's pregnant. She's tired.
she hasn't been feeling well either.
Prego and tired and barfing. Love you, Allie.
Sorry, Allie.
Sorry to throw your business out there, Lovey. No, but no, I put it in the comment section. I was just saying Allie was right, but it's an option. So usually it's for resource purposes, like if they don't have the resources to locate the individual, but the state will still retain the jurisdiction in order to prosecute, is what'll happen. So just because they cross state lines doesn't necessarily mean they have to get involved. They typically will for that resource purpose and to utilize the resources of the feds, if that makes sense. But this case is wild, absolutely wild. I was just reading through it earlier.
I mean, I've
People
been.
magazine.
I want to know how he got in the house. Sorry, go ahead.
We all do. Did you see my video?
I didn't. I've been on twice today. I uploaded a video and then I got a bunch of messages. I was checking my messages and stuff, and that's about it. That's all I've done on here today.
I told
I'll have to go
Columbus
watch
PD. I told Columbus PD that we need to know. We need to know how he got in. I said because we're speculating over here, and you don't want us to speculate. So like, let's just being like, tell us. Because everybody come in my live earlier while I was with Tammy and Nikki, and they were all like, How did it happen? How'd they get in? How'd they get in? We don't know.
Right. And why, like 5 years later?
He's obsessed.
I mean,
I get he's upset. No, I realize that. Yeah, 100% can agree with that. But like, you would think, and again, this is my opinion, but you would think that like the obsession would dissipate over time, not get worse over. You know what I mean? Like,
usually like crimes like that with a passion or whatever, you know, or you know, just being frustrated about a new marriage and all the things like happen, you know, when they first get together, you would think, you know what I mean? Like that's you typically how that pattern goes. I want to know his thought. I want to know all the things. I want to know all the things. I want to know his thought process. I want to know.
Do you think that
I hope he does an interview. We talked earlier here. We did a poll. We were like, do you think he's talking or do you not think he's talking? I so hope he's doing like a talk. I hope he's interviewing.
Yeah.
That's
No, I
my
hope he
hope.
waits. I hope he waits because if he waits, he's really gonna spill the beans. If he talks now, he's not. He's not gonna spill the beans. If he waits, he's gonna let it loose. He's gonna let it all out. I'm
true?
telling you, something triggered him. If you look at the dates, it might be an anniversary or something. Like maybe their, I don't know, their wedding anniversary or
Was
the
August
divorce
22nd, I think.
anniversary. It's something. Something triggered him to just up and go do that. He didn't
What
just do
I
it for
wonder
no
what triggered
reason.
him for her to get an R try to go get an RO on him again. I'd like to know
That's
that.
what I was wondering. What happened? Do we know why she got the RO?
I saw comments on the Facebook pages, or I'm sorry, you know, those pages that they're just, you know, speculation because we don't have any proof that like they had him on camera the week prior snooping around their house and stuff and stalking her more. And the family said that they knew it was going to be him and that he had been doing this for years. So if that's the case, then he's just been psycho for years.
He can't get over her. He's
True crime.
stuck.
True
Yeah.
crime. Do you think that like just because like, you know, they have the 4-year-old, now they have the 18-month-old, like do you think that the more he saw her happy and like flourishing in life has caused him more anger? And because like typically like, you would think that he would get over it, but the more that she started to flourish, he, you know,
And look at the pictures of her. Look at the pictures with him
so
and then with,
happy. Yeah.
yeah, like she just oozed happiness.
Yeah. It's almost like it was a completely different person, honestly, if you compare the pictures.
I'm
And
seeing if
he's
I can pull up the restraining order.
I think we can all agree that he's like went downhill, like compared to the pictures when they got married to his mugshot.
Yeah, like it didn't even look like him because he
No.
actually looked like a halfway decent guy looking like his looks wise when he was with her. And then now he looks like a serial killer.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't somebody say there was a malpractice suit? Was that recent?
Yeah, that's in August of 2025.
So maybe his mental is just gone. You know what I mean? Maybe his mental just broke. A malpractice suit, he's stalking her, and now this.
And he's probably thinking, if you would have stayed with me, that wouldn't have happened. Like he's blaming everything on her because it's
You
like a
know,
snowball effect.
what if this malpractice thing is what triggered this because he's going to lose his what if he was going to lose his license anyway? So he's like, fuck it, I have nothing now. And then he's like, I don't have her. She doesn't want me. She's happy. And I don't care anymore. Like
I saw that his license lapsed. Can anybody confirm?
nobody knows
I
yet.
saw the claims of it, but I didn't look at it in Colorado or somewhere.
Yeah.
But I didn't look into it.
Oh, in Colorado?
Yeah.
So he probably got a license there because he was there for a bit, and then it's gonna because
But
if you're
that's where
not
they
there
say
anymore,
that
you just let it go sometimes.
So I
that's where
saw
they're
that
saying the malpractice is, though, too, I think.
Oh,
I saw that he graduated, and I could be wrong, from OSU. So I'm wondering, is he from here? You know, like that's
he's
what
from
I'm a little.
Zanesville,
He is from Zanesville. Okay, I wasn't sure
but
because
he has a lot of friends here.
him and Monique were in Virginia, so that's why I was a little confused or like kind of
That
all
was
over.
a residency.
Oh, okay.
And that's where she became miserable and said, that's it, I'm out.
Yeah, because the divorce said like incompatible, I think is what it said.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man. Oh wow, you guys got me to 205. Thank you so much. I'm happy. I've never been this. 173 heart. 173 hearts?
Was he orthopedic?
No,
It was
he's a
vascular.
vascular surgery.
What's his middle name?
D. It's all we could.
Yeah,
I think it was David.
Michael
Right?
David.
Yeah.
Wait, so here's the thing. They said they were uncompatible?
Incompatible. So like that's what she filed for.
That's incompatible means like they can't.
Well, no, I know
reconcile,
what.
right?
Okay.
I'm smart enough to.
No, I meant in terms
No,
of.
sorry. But what I'm saying is that's not typically a term that they would use. That's not a typical term.
In divorce?
If you were going through like incompatible, it would be. I'm trying to think of the other terms.
Unreconcilable or something like that.
Yeah, like incompatible is not the term.
It depends on the jurisdiction. Some jurisdictions call it irreconcilable differences. Some jurisdictions call it incompatible. So incompatibility in divorce law is like where it's the same thing. It's where they can that's what I was going to explain when I was saying that, is that they can no longer live together due to persistent unresolvable differences. Irreconcilable conflicts. It's the same thing. It's just different jurisdictions call it different things.
Right.
But it's essentially the same thing. That's what I was trying. That's what I was trying to explain.
I can't even say
irreconcilable differences.
Yes. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Well, guys, I don't know how many hours I've been on here because I was just so excited. I've got to go to bed. I got to be up at 5.
Do you have to work this morning?
Yeah, I got to work at 5 a.m. in 5 hours.
Oh, good God.
And she worked last night.
I'm a workaholic, but you know what? Everybody in my videos are saying, get a job. I have one.
Yeah.
What jobs you want me to get? I mean, I don't have enough time to get another job.
They're just jealous. It's okay.
Okay, Kristen hasn't finished researching. Are you going live, Kristen?
Night, Tammy. Oh, love you, Mom. I didn't know you were here.
So what I'm gonna do, you guys, I'm gonna look more into this malpractice thing because I have a feeling this may have a little bit to do with his little psychotic break. So I'm gonna look into that, and I'll have an answer tomorrow.
Okay, that sounds great.
Now y'all got me invested now.
Sorry.
The reason why I asked about osteopathic is because his license is under allopathic osteopathic.
I saw that.
And that's why I was curious if
I didn't
but
know
it
that
has
was
him
part
as
of vascular or not.
Yeah, it says classification, vascular surgery, type, allopathic osteopathic physician. So, and then it shows his license state, California, Nevada, Ohio are his secondary. I don't see him ever registered in Colorado, which is probably the reason why, if that's the case, he has the medical malpractice out of there if he was practicing without
a license
or secondary under a resident, which you can utilize that if you're there for like a specific procedure or something along those lines. I know, and I'd have to look at Colorado's specifics under the law if they allow that. Some states will allow you to operate under a resident if you're there for an emergency situation. You know what I mean? Because
but is it him even? That's a pretty common name.
Yeah.
The comments are saying it was Nevada, not Colorado.
Okay, so he was in Nevada.
But nobody wants to say something and put themselves under a stipulation.
And it shows it was last up. I'll have to look and
thank you, Casey.
Well, the good thing is I know the chief of of University of Chicago Hospital. So if I have any questions, I can reach out to him.
Oh, there you
Whoop
go.
whoop.
All right, AK, well, thank you so much for having me up, and thank you for what you've been doing for this case. I'm gonna drop down so I don't feel like I'm keeping you awake, but I
Well, it's
appreciate you.
okay. Thank you so much. I'll see you again.
Kristen, I have questions for you. So if you want, I can go live, or you can go live, or whatever.
I mean, I can go live if you guys want me to.
Okay.
All right. Thank you guys for
Good
being
night,
here. I'll
AK.
see
God
you soon.
bless. Thank you.
All right.
Talk to you tomorrow. I'll check out your live if you go on with what's her name.
Okay.
All right. Thank you guys for being here. I'll see
Talk to you tomorrow. I'll check out your live if you go on with what's her name.
you
God
soon.
bless. Thank you.